Next, we are going to move into our studio interview. Today, we are pleased to welcome all 4 of our newly elected Hempfield School Board members. With us today are Mr. Mackay Williams, Mrs. Kate Linton, Mr. Caleb Best, and Mrs. Aaron Small. They are 4 of 9 members on the Hempfield School Board. We are excited to have each of you here today as you begin your school board journey. To begin, what motivated each of you to run and campaign for these school board positions?
I first ran in 2023 because I really wanted to give back to the community. I was a little unhappy with some of the decisions the school board was making, and I felt like I needed to do something to help the wider Hempfield community.
Yeah, I'm also a parent here in the community. I have a 2023 grad and 2 students here at the high school. And I'm a former teacher myself. I started my career as a high school English teacher. And I've really been looking for a way to continue to support teachers and make Hempfield the best place it can be.
Well, I'm happy to know that all of you guys are awesome parts of our community. And I know that all of you have been on the board for a few weeks now. And with that comes new responsibilities that you all haven't experienced before because you guys are all of the newly elected members. And what have you guys learned since being elected that surprised you about the responsibilities of the board members?
I'm excited for the opportunity to get to know folks in the Landisville community and the East Peak community, Mountville, and those schools that my kids didn't go to. So I'm looking forward to that, spending time there as well.
Building relationships with our administrators and the team, and getting to meet with them one-on-one and meet the board members who are currently staying on the board, and building that relationship is really what has been most fun.
These relationships really partner well with experience, and experience can give us a lot of things on the school board. Moving on, what experiences do you guys bring to the school board as a group and individually, and how do you think these roles will help create success across the whole school board in the district?
I hope to bring a fresh perspective. As someone who just graduated from this district just 3 years ago, I was on student council as a vice president of my graduating class. So I really hope to engage and listen with our student body and bring their voices to the board. And the voices of our students will really drive the decisions that I make. I also bring experience in policy. For the past 3 years, I've been working and writing policy at the state level. I have nonprofit advocacy experience, and I hope to bring some of those experiences to the board.
And as a team, I think we've already worked really well together over the past year to campaign together and to come together on messaging and kind of what our priorities are as a team. So I think that's only going to serve the district well as we move forward.
With experience comes a lot of success, and continuing success. How do each of you define success throughout the district, and what do you guys want to do, again, individually and as a group, do you guys want to accomplish on your positions on the
So what I think success is having a district that people want to work in, want to a place where people want to move in, and so that's one of the successes that I'd like to build on, and really, continue to build Hempfield pride. It's something that, when we moved here in 2017, I knew that Hempfield pride was something that everyone talked about, how much people like to say, I'm from Hempfield, and I want to build on that and bring forward all the wonderful things that are happening in our classrooms and really celebrate those in whatever way we can, and then think about how we can then build on that success and create better improvement.
College isn't for everyone, so that means our educational experience for all the students can't be the same. You can't have a cookie cutter experience for every student. So for me, success is being able to meet the needs of each student at whatever stage that they're at, and helping them to feel like they are part of the community here at Hempfield, as well as, that they're learning something, that they're growing, that they're being able to be prepared for going out and being an adult in this world. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like our teens need more support to be able to be prepared to be on their own.
I think success looks like making sure that everyone has the atmosphere and the environment in which they feel free to be themselves. They feel supported in their educational journey, in their occupational journey, in their administrative journey, no matter what your role is in Hempfield, that you feel seen, that you feel supported.
Next, I want to talk about inclusion and equality across the district. I know all of you guys come from different backgrounds and families similarly to all students across Hempfield School District. With your powerful positions on the board, how do you ensure that every student, regardless of background or any other factors, has access to resources required for success?
Yeah, I think that starts with making sure that students have a seat at the table, that they're taken seriously and not just listened to, but you act on what they tell you. I think that that's something that we can improve in our district. I'm looking forward to being a voice for our students.
We want to make sure that every student feels welcome at Hempfield, right? No matter who they are, where they come from, what their background is, you know, religion, gender identity, sexual orientation, race, all of those qualities, we want people to feel welcome in Hempfield regardless of all of those, right? Because public schools are for everyone. And we should be welcoming to everyone, regardless of what they look like or what they sound like or where their parents come from.
Bathroom vaping affects safety, health, and even class attendance. This is an ongoing issue that students feel isn't being treated like a top-tier safety issue. Would you support installing vape detectors, increasing supervision, or changing disciplinary policies to help students feel more comfortable?
I think being intentional with our upcoming high school project and making sure that the building itself lends itself to a safer and more secure environment all around. And it sounds like the work that's being done so far has that in mind. Dr. Brossman has been instrumental in having those conversations. He's very in tune with what's happening and the issues that students have brought forth. So it's good to see the building design take shape in ways that lends itself to safety and security, not just for our students, first and foremost for our students, but also for faculty. We know there are more students in the building than there are faculty, so we need to make sure that everybody has what they need to feel safe and secure.
I do feel like the administration is trying, but as Mr. Williams and Mrs. Linton mentioned, like, we want student representatives to come to us and say, hey, we're still seeing these problems. Hey, we have some ideas, or student council has talked and we think that these certain things would help.
Moving on to our next topic of technology. So technology and the internet obviously is very prevalent in schools today. And what do you guys think the balance of screen time and face-to-face learning will be in the should be in the classrooms in comparison to like student interaction and all that?
Yeah, I'm a hands-on learner. I think hands-on learning is very important. But I also think that technology plays an important role. And I think that as a district, we have to do a good job of teaching digital literacy, how to use technology correctly, how technology can be misused, and teach the difference between misinformation and disinformation. And I think as a board, our AI policy is going to be something that comes up a lot. It's going to be something that rapidly changes to make sure that we are adapting and preparing our students for the future.
And finally, is there anything you guys would like to share with the community of Hempfield?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm grateful to the community for trusting that we are up to the task, because we absolutely are as a team and as individuals. And I look forward to doing all the work that we kind of set out in our campaign messaging, uplifting the voices of students and teachers, and working with our administrators to just make Hempfield the best it really can be.
We're not always going to agree. There's going to be times that somebody comes to us and expresses a concern, and we can't do anything about it, or maybe we don't agree with their assessment. But the nice thing is all four of us know that we have respect for the people of the community. So even if we don't agree, we're going to certainly be respectful. We can disagree without being disagreeable.
Once again, this is all four of Hempfield's newly elected district board members. We thank you guys for taking time out of your day to come answer these questions to help better the community's understanding about the school board and the responsibilities across the district. Thank you
so
guys.
much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
love it.